What's going on? How y'all doing? The video gonna be about Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors called himself the best defensive player ever. And my reaction was where do I start? He ain't even the best defensive player on his own team. Ever heard of Klay Thompson? I mean, I look at Klay Thompson and I think to myself, Klay, come on now. Klay, if Klay played anywhere else and he was a solo act with his defensive skills and his shooting skills, because he happens to play with a guy in Steph Curry who changed the game. But imagine if Klay Thompson had his own team, what he does. Come on now. Draymond is good in role playing with defense, but he ain't no Dennis Rodman. He ain't no Bill Russell. He ain't no Dwayne Wade. He ain't Kobe. He ain't LeBron. He ain't Tony Allen. I can name cats that used to defend you. Really defend you. Get up in you. You know, Sidney Moncrief, back in the day. I can tell you different guys. Dikembe Mutombo, Gary Payton, who was called the glove. No one calls Draymond no glove. They call him the mouth because he runs his yap a lot. Come on now. And to brag about being a great defender in this day and time of NBA is comical, especially in a day and time when defense is a liability. You got more actors out there flopping and moving. You know, it was comical to hear him say that. You know, he is effective, but let's be realistic. He's the right person at the right time with the right team, being with Golden State. How do I kind of put this in perspective? If I can use music groups, well, let me see. If this was the Jacksons, he'd probably be like Marlon. If this was New Edition, he'd probably be like Ricky Bell. You know, he gets that moment to shine. But let's be realistic. He's the third, fourth option. He might have some moments, but he ain't never the first or second option. But when you start smelling yourself, feeling yourself, you're bound to say some crazy stuff. And I can't stand when cats who act like they're not students of the game just say such anything. Were you David Robinson? Were you Tim Duncan? No. Were you Moses Malone? No. Michael Cooper? No. I watched basketball for so long. Bobby Jones. Remember those guys. Remember a lot of different guys who could straight up play defense. And he's not even the best one on his own team. Let alone talking about all time. You know, there were cats who really got into your playing defense. You know, this ain't it. Ben Wallace. Not that dude. Now, you ain't seeing that. You're not seeing that. You know. Someone asked the fact, what would Draymond be like if he had to play against Shaquille O'Neal in his prime? Say, Shaq said, barbecue chicken. Be rotisseried up. Be fried left and right. He played with a lot. He overplayed with a lot of heart and emotion. I'll give him that. But come on now. You ain't even close to the best. You're not even the best defensive player ever on your own team, let alone Wilt Chamberlain was a Philadelphia Warriors. Look it up. Google it. Tell Draymond Green, let Google be your best friend. All right, that's my thoughts and takes about Draymond Green's delusional calling himself the greatest defensive player ever in the NBA. But you give me your thoughts and your takes. Please hit the like, that subscribe, or welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond. Appreciate it. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And I wish Turkey would stop watching ESPN or clips just because they have some run that they think they can say such craziness. All right, till next time, I'm out. Peace.